Hi guys, welcome back to the Humble Gamer channel. I am the Humble Gamer, and this is some more of the Dream Machine. Now, last time, as you remember, we had the epic conclusion to Chapter 5 where we found out the last tentacle is inside Victor Neff's child, his unborn child, who is obviously residing inside Alicia at the moment, and that's where we are right now. Now, at the end of the last episode, I don't know if I got it on the camera because there was an issue with pausing the game and fraps, but the doorbell rang. So... Hello again, Mr. Neff. Okay, let's do this. You're finally awake. Eh? Mr. Morton? I must imagine you've been pretty confused right now. Don't worry, it'll pass. Where's Alicia? She's recovering down in my office. I made her some chamomile tea to soothe her nerves. She was pretty upset when I got here. She just woke up with you next to her, totally unresponsive, wearing one of the helmets. Must have freaked the poor girl out. What happened to you? I'm still not quite sure. After we said goodbye, I felt my consciousness leaving my body. I could see you below me as I drifted up into the air. The higher I rose, the more insignificant everything below me seemed. You, the machine, this house. After a while, I forgot it ever existed. Just a tiny part of a ceaseless void. I don't know how long I drifted like that. It felt like weeks. But after a while, I felt something tugging at my leg, pulling me back towards the world of shape and form. I tried to fight it, but the harder I fought, the stronger it pulled. That's when I woke up on the floor in the basement. What about the machine? I managed to turn it off. Bullshit! I'm calling bullshit right now. That's why you couldn't escape back to the dream. That's why you couldn't get back to the dreamscape. The machine has finally been shut down. How did you manage that? I remember my grandfather talking about a kill switch. He feared something like this might happen, the paranoid old coot. Turns out he was right. Once I found the kill switch, turning the machine off was easy. I wish you'd remembered that sooner. It would have saved me a lot of trouble. Me too. How long have I been out? For about half an hour or so. We shouldn't leave Alicia alone for too long. She's probably dying to see you. Why don't we go down and join her? We have lots to discuss. No, don't buy it for a second. I reckon he's the machine. I also haven't got my keys or anything, so unless and he can't have gone through my body, surely. But then I suppose if I had been asleep, I wouldn't have. I wouldn't have him if I hadn't been. If I had been asleep, wouldn't I? Nah, she's a wibbly wobbling. That is not Alicia. Alicia? God, I love this music. Isn't it too dreamy? Are you all right? Absolutely. I'm just having a little party. Let me make a toast to celebrate the end of your infernal meddling. What? Down the hatch. Yes, I thought so, yeah. Oh. Well, we're definitely still in the machine. What just happened? Was that the machine taking the shape of Alicia? Yes, Victor. Did I just fall for the same trick twice? Either way you slice it, this does not look good. Nope. This is probably going to hurt Victor. Now, if we're inside Alicia's child and Victor's child, we will be in the centre of the dreamscape, so we'll be close to the very middle of everything. We won't be right in the middle because you can't be. That's the moment you're born and you don't fall asleep when you're born. But, my God, we are falling for a long time. Is Victor actually going to survive this? Because we are falling a long, long way. And again, they're making us wait, and I love that the game does that. I love that they take decisions to make us wait, to make us watch. There's nothing I can do. Okay. Look left. This place stretches endlessly to the left of me. Am I just going to fall like this forever? Look right. I don't know what I thought an unborn child dream would be like, but this certainly isn't it. Look down. The good news is, I actually managed to enter my child's dream. The bad news is, I'm either falling into an endless void, or about to hit the bottom of this place really, really hard. I don't know which one I prefer. The upside is, things can't get much worse. Things can always get much worse. Oh no. Not again. Hello, Victor. Legion? We're glad you haven't forgotten us. Oh, we look forward to spending an eternity with you. Are you here to torment me again? To degrade me for your own amusement? We never tried to torment or degrade you. We only tried to help. That's not what it looked like from my point of view. Don't worry, little one. You'll see it our way soon enough. We have all the time in the universe. Now, repeat after us. Say what? Say you only tried to help me. Well, we've done this before. You only tried to help me. Say I'm obsolete and need replacing. I'm obsolete and need replacing. Say no one will notice when I'm gone. Ouch! No one will notice when I'm gone. I deserve this. I deserve this. Say the world is better without me. But what about my child? The world is better without me. I'm a miserable failure. A miserable failure. I need to learn my limitations. I need to learn my limitations. Without you, I'd fall like this forever. Does that mean you can help me out of here? No. But we can make it easier for you. How? We can grant your wishes. Is there something you want? Well... Oh, well, I wish you'd get me out of here, but that's... They can't do that. They've just said they can't help me get out of here, so there's no point in wishing for that. I wish I had some company. No, because that would mean that someone else was in this horrible situation with me. I wish I had something to listen to. There's sound, and I've got them. Wish I was more comfortable. I wish I had something to look at. Wish I had something to look at. Something to give this place some visual variety. Very well. An understandable request. Your wish is granted. I see something. It's a mirror. It's a small hand mirror. It's out of my reach. Right. Let's wait for the mirror to get close to us then, Victor, and we're going to grab it. Come on. Come on, nearly there. It's like in a movie, he's reaching. Pick up mirror. It's a small hand mirror. I think I can reach it. Got it! Not exactly what I had in mind, but beggars can't be choosers. Hello? Take a moment to reflect. Who are you? I'm you. Don't you recognize your own reflection? I'm talking to myself now? That doesn't bode well. I'm not going to lie to you. Your situation could be a lot better. But don't worry. I'm here to help. Where am I? You're in the dream of your unborn child. This is what unborn babies dream about? Not exactly. Unborn child's dreams are raw potential. And our very presence shapes this place. Why should I trust you? You shouldn't. Then why should I take your advice? Because you don't have much choice. Are you another one of the machine's tricks? No. How do I know you're telling the truth? You don't. But if you can't trust yourself, who can you trust? Oh, okay. Yeah, fair point. How can we be the same person? I'm you from this morning, before all this started. I'm talking to myself from the past. Something like that. This just keeps getting better. How can you possibly help? I can trade places with you. What do you mean? I can take your place, you can take mine. You'd do that for me? Just like that? There's got to be a catch to this. If you take my place, You go back to this morning. Everything that's happened will reset. Everything that's happened since I woke up? That seems like a steep price to pay. Does it really matter? You didn't manage to stop the machine. It won. Now you're stuck here, falling forever. At least I'm offering you a way out. So either I trust you and undo all my efforts, or I keep falling like this forever. Precisely. What do you get out of this? Exactly that. I get out of it. Out of what? I think you know what I mean. I'm not sure I do. Do you want to do this or not? The price seems very high. Right now it might seem high, but after a week of falling into an endless void, it might seem perfectly reasonable. I think the machine tried to trick me again. The machine has already tricked you into falling here. Why would it need to trick you again? I won't do it. Suit yourself. I'm here if you change your mind. Is there something you want? Well, I wish it was more comfortable. If I'm going to fall like this forever, I might as well have some comfort. Very well. A thoughtful request. Your wish is granted. What am I doing here? What am I collecting? Something appeared directly below me. Oh, it's the teddy from the other dream. Well, it's a teddy that looks exactly the same as the one from the dream. I don't know if it is exactly that one, but... I can't quite reach it. What does he say if I examine it? Hello? Who are you? Are you my owner? I was told to wait for him here. I've been waiting for such a long time now. Yes, I'm your owner. Oh, I'm so glad to finally meet you. Do you want to hear my song now? Oh, I was told to play it whenever you wanted to hear it. Do you want to hear it? I've been practicing really hard. Not right now. That's a shame. I've been practicing ever so hard. I guess I'm just not cut out for this. But I won't give up. Maybe someday you'll change your mind. I still can't pick him up. He's only going to ask me to listen to his song, isn't he? We've done that. I have to go. I'll be here waiting for you. Come on, get closer and I can pick you up and I can use you. Let's see, so I've got a mirror with myself. But yeah, he gets out of it because he escapes and everything's reset and I never have to do anything again. And I don't want to do that because I don't... Talk to Legion. Is there something you want? Well, I've got company, I've got someone to listen to. I wish you'd get me out of here. We're sorry. We can't help you with that. Is there something else? I've already got company. Someone to talk to make time pass more quickly? Very well. A sensible request. Your wish is granted. Okay, is this something different? Something big is going towards me from below. Splash of rain never hurt anyone. Oh god, it's these guys, the party guests. Hello? Oh look, Peggy, it's that ugly man-child who slipped us a Mickey. They let anyone in here these days, apparently. Do you know where we are? Not really. But judging by the looks of things, we appear to be falling down a velvet tube. Have you been here before? This isn't where we usually congregate, no. How did you guys get here? Don't you know? Didn't you bring us here? Wasn't that your plan all along? No. Then why'd you drag us in the first place? That's a long story. There's no shortage of time here. I was trying to help people, but I think I ended up dooming them instead. Good intent, bad outcome, eh? Is that why we're falling here? We're doomed? I wish I knew. Do you know a way out of this place? I'm afraid not. I'm not even sure this is such a thing. This place seems to stretch endlessly in all directions. Sorry about slipping you sleeping powder. And apologies for going to cut the mustard, young man. What you did is tantamount to assault. You could have killed us. I know. Come to think of it, where's Edie? She was here just a few moments ago. She's on her way to another place. Is there room for one more at that place? I'd rather be anywhere else but here. Same here. This place is depressing. Sorry I bothered you. You've a lot to be sorry for, young man. You only have yourself to blame for this mess. That advice has stood me in good stead. Alright, let's talk to Legion again. Let's see if I can get the fourth thing. Is there something you want? Well, we have something to listen to. Something that plays music. To make this place sound less dead and joyless. Very well. A wise request. Music can soothe a desperate soul. Your wish is granted. If I get the fucking gramophone playing that damn music... Something appeared right underneath me. I get so lethargic during this weather. Oh, for God's sake, they're going to start talking now, are they? So how do I turn this thing on? Whoa! Slow down, son. How about a dinner and a movie first? It's not what I meant. Oh, I know. You wanted to listen to some records, right? Yeah? Well, you're fresh out of luck. I didn't bring any with me. Figures. I could sing if that would help. I'm good, thanks. Suit yourself. Why didn't you bring any records? Why should I? You think I only play music, do you? Don't you? Well, frankly, yes. That's the story of my life, man. I sit on this treasure trove of sage advice, but anyone just wants to hear me play records. What advice do you have to give me? You're just asking to be nice. No, I wasn't. Yes, you were. You felt obliged to ask because you felt sorry for me. No. Look at me. I need all the help I can get right now. Well, I can't argue with that, my friend. It would have been better if you'd asked me before setting foot on the carpet. I could have told you about the trap door. I thought you were better than this, to be honest. Now there's really nothing I can do. Let's face it. You're screwed. So I disappointed you. Don't worry, man. It doesn't matter anymore. Well, I want you to know. I was rooting for you. You were? You seemed so assertive. That way you broke into Mr. Morton's office and started messing with his stuff. That's a man on a mission, I said to myself. You even managed to open the secret door with my crank handle. I thought you had a partnership going. I was ready to help you out, man. Be your sidekick. But then you went and fell for the most obvious trap in the history of forever. And now you're here, falling into an endless void of nothingness. Thanks for the confidence boost. No problem. What was the record you played earlier? Just something from Felix's shellac collection. He collected old records? Absolutely. Listening to dusty music was his favourite pastime. Between you and me, I'd never liked the guy. Why didn't you like Mr. Morton? He was too self-sabotaging. He worried too much about what other people thought. He didn't have the stomach to run the project, not like you. You break into people's apartments and gas them, just like that. You remind me of Felix's grandfather. Say, you relate to the Mortons? Not that I know of. No? I thought I saw some of Ainsley in you. That guy was something else. A true visionary. What can you tell me about Ainsley? He made all this possible, you know. Dream walking, he called it. He didn't let anything get in his way. He was quite the ladies' man, if you catch my drift, unlike his grandchild. I'm surprised him and Felix come from the same family, to be honest with you. Zero resemblance. Felix never had much luck with women. No surprises there. So what do I do now? The options are pretty limited at this point. I guess you could always turn and fall on your back for a while. Or on the side. That won't help. Didn't say it would. Oh, nothing, never mind. Can I give the mirror to the tea party guest? Do you want to look at yourself in the mirror? Don't be absurd. Okay, do you want to look at yourself in the mirror? Do you want to look at yourself in the mirror? No thanks. I already knew I looked fabulous. Do you want to look at yourself in the mirror? What's a mirror? Okay. Have you reconsidered? Are you ready to go back? You know, fly me again. Do you know that scene in the movies where they wake up and find it was all a dream? Yeah? That's what I'm offering. But no, that... I won't do it. Suit yourself. I suspect that's what I've got to do, but... Anything else for me? Is there something you want? Well... No. So I can't get anything from them. Hello again. Was there anything else? Yeah, this is just... That's just all the usual. So I think I've got to... come on, I really want the advice, please. So what do I do now? Pretty limited. Do I just take the offer and wake up as if it's all a dream and maybe do something again? Alright, I'll take the offer. I've got no other choice, I don't think. You reconsidered? Are you ready to go back? Alright, I agree. Take my place. Anything out of this situation? I'm glad to hear that. What do I need to do? Just knock your heels together 3 times, say there's no place like home. That's it. That's it. Well, if you say so. 2, 3. There's no place like home. Good. You should start to feel sleepy. Your eyelids should feel heavier. Don't fight it. Just let your mind slip into sweet unconsciousness. I'll see you on the other side. That's it? Did everything really reset? No. Yeah, everything hasn't been reset. This is a trick. This is definitely a trick. He knows about the painting, and actually I'll just go back and read that clip again because I didn't read it, and I should have done. There's a mechanism controlling the painting hidden under there. Oh, he hasn't said it again. He said, if everything's been reset, how do I still remember that? No, this hasn't been reset. This has not been reset. There's going to be something wrong somewhere. Alicia? Oh, you're awake. I thought I'd surprise you with breakfast in bed. Is that really you? Still not fully awake, are we? Don't worry. Coffee's already on the boil. This is so confusing. Am I still in the dream? Why, yes. And I'm the breakfast fairy. Here to bestow magical brew upon you, so that you may wake from your eternal slumber. How does that sound? This is a dream. I want to wake up right now. Why? You don't like being here with me? It's not that. I'm just so confused right now. Is this really real? I know. It's like you're actually able to talk to me after just waking up. But normally you just mumble incoherently for an hour or so. I knew this move would be good for us. I'm not so sure about that. Well, I am. As soon as you've had some breakfast, you'll see that too. Speaking of breakfast, can you help you find a makeshift breakfast table? How did you know I was going to ask you that? Call it a hunch. Well, can you? Sure. You're the best. Okay, let's do this. Let's... No, I need that box, don't I? I need to grab that box. Because I put it on the floor. I remember doing this. Now, there's a note in this ashtray. This is where I found the note Mr. Morton tried to destroy. The previous note wanted us to warn us about the machine under the bedroom floorboards. But I can't do anything with it. Previous note, there's some dead plants here. Maybe it's just like a distant memory. Here she comes. So how was it? How was your first night in our new apartment? Oh boy, where do I even start? That good, eh? Did you dream anything? My knight in shiny armour, look at us even while you're asleep. You know me, I'm a people pleaser. What kind of danger are we in? You've been knocked unconscious. By a monster? No, by a dragon then. Nothing like that. It's our landlord's fault. Mr. Morton? He rigged this entire building with cameras in order to perform experiments on us all. Experiments? He was exploring people's dreams through a sentient machine. His family had been doing it for generations, but the machine turned on him and killed him, so I had to try and shut it off myself. Sounds like a pretty trippy dream, Victor. It was. Or it is. To be honest, I suspect I'm still in it. You want me to pinch you, so you'll wake up? Don't think that would work. You're probably not real either. I'm too good to be real? That goes without saying. I bet you say that to all the girls. No, you're my special snowflake. And you're my special flake, but how'd it go? How did what go? Did you shut the machine off? No. I failed. It tricked me. That's why I ended up back here again. Bummer. Tell me about it. I only had one more tentacle to cut. I hate it when that happens. What are you going to do now? I'm going to try and reason with the machine somehow. That's a good idea, Victor. Do you know? Do what you think is best? I'm rooting for you regardless. That was weird. She just sort of accepted it. Deja vu. Ah! Hello? Hello, handsome. Take it you're happy now? I don't know. I can't tell dream from reality anymore thanks to you. Why even worry about it? You got your wish, I got mine. Just lean back and enjoy the ride, like you always have. Am I supposed to live the rest of my life here in an empty apartment? Yeah. I suggest you make the most of it. Second chances are rare. What did you get out of our deal? You gave me a way out. I gave you a way out. Fair trade. What did you get out? What did you get out of exactly? I got out the dull confines of family life, paternity, responsibility, expectations, that kind of thing. You prefer to fall forever into an endless world rather than face fatherhood? Well, given a choice, I'd rather be stranded on a tropical island, fishing, eating coconuts. But I guess I don't have to tell you that. I'm sure you remember. So much has happened since then. All bad as far as I'm concerned. Not all of it. So it actually managed to wake me up. I'm happy for you both, buddy. I really am. As for me, I'd rather stay comfortably asleep on this side of the looking glass. Now, if you don't mind, I've some falling to do. What do I do now? How do I know? It was you wanting to get back, not me. I thought you had a plan. Not really. Then, would you mind getting me a sandwich? I didn't have time to eat breakfast, since I was busy helping you. You owe me that, at least. I'll think about it. Can I make him a sandwich? I never used this. Silicia skin lotion. It's expensive. It's a bottle of shampoo. Where's the baby oil? The baby oil's gone. Something is not right. What's this? Inside of our fridge continues to be on the wall. Okay, I'm walking to the fridge. What the hell? What is this place? I can't see a thing. Okay, let's go west. I don't know what's going on here. This has got trippy. Walking west seems to be doing nothing. Oh. Was that there before? I don't think it was. Let's walk north. Because there's something in here. Approach vague figure. Careful, child. Slowly. Let your eyes get accustomed to the light. Who am I meeting? God? Surely not. There. That's better, isn't it? Welcome, child, to my domain. I'm proud to see you found it. No small feat, I might add. You know who I am, don't you? Because I sure know you. Are you God? You may call me that if you like, but that's just one of my many names. I've been down by your side since the day you were born, watching over you, guiding you, nudging you to this realm. You have? Did you think it was all by random chance? You meeting Alicia, Alicia getting pregnant, moving to the new apartment, the quest you've been on. It's all been a trial of carefully laid breadcrumbs, trail, leading you here to your final destination. I'm sure it wasn't easy for you, Victor, but you made it, as I knew you would. Final destination? Am I dead? No, my child, you are very much alive. You've been chosen, Victor, chosen for an important reason. Why me? You're special, Victor. You're one of a kind. Deep down, you've always known that, haven't you? I guess. You were made that way for a reason. What reason is that? I'm getting too old, Victor. I need someone to take over for me. The world needs a new brand of God, something new and improved. That is your true purpose, to succeed me as the supreme ruler of all things. Good Lord! Not literally. That was a bad choice of words, I suppose. Imagine being told that. Why do you need replacing? My ways are old-fashioned. I'm out of touch with today's youth. They need a young hand to guide them through the troubles ahead. How can I succeed God? Is that even possible? Gods come and go all the time. I'm not the first and I'm not the last. All gods are forgotten, new gods will arise. As you succeed me today, so shall you succeed when your day cometh. Thus it was written. What do I need to do? Sit here and be the supreme ruler over the whole universe for all eternity. Eternity? Or until another god succeeds you. Whatever comes first. I'm not even religious. That is not a prerequisite, luckily. As God, you transcend faith. You are the source of faith itself, trust me. I've been doing this for a long time. But let's get down to brass tacks here. Here's your phone. It's not really a phone, but I thought it would help if I used a metaphor you're already familiar with. What do I do with it? You listen to people's prayers. If you'd like to, you may answer those prayers, or ignore them. Sometimes just listening is enough. I'm sure you'll do fine. Oh look, the first prayer of the day. Heavenly Father, who is wise beyond words, it's me, Courtney. I know you have a lot to do, but I really want a puppy. Please make both my parents give me one for my birthday. Yours truly, Courtney. So, what do you want to do about Courtney's request? I have no idea. What options do you think you have? Well, I guess I can grant or deny it. You can do a lot more than that, my friend. Anything you want is possible. Gee, it's a lot of responsibility. It's the ultimate responsibility. But you're ready for it, Victor. That's why I chose you. I don't know anything about Courtney. She might be a nice kid or a total brat. Picture her in your mind. Assess her nature. The answer will come to you. I promise. How do I do that? First, close your eyes. Alright. Now, picture Courtney on her birthday. Can you see her? I think so. Does she have a puppy? Okay, I'm literally going to try and picture this. Does she have a puppy? My first instinct was no, she doesn't. There is no puppy. Very well. It shall be so. You can open your eyes again. Congratulations! You just performed your first act of God. Courtney's life will play out in accordance with your decree. Was it the right decision then? There is no right or wrong. There is only your will, and that is absolute. The power isn't limited to simply granting or denying requests, though. You could have given Courtney a puppy with no legs, for instance, or a dead puppy. Why would I want to do that? Or if you feel generous, why not give everyone a puppy? Whatever pops into your head, it's all good. Now, this is where I must leave you. I feel the eternal plains calling me. I long to gaze upon their ceaseless beauty. Anyway, you seem to have a firm grasp on the situation. Perhaps we'll see each other again. Oh, I almost forgot. Here's the key to the kingdom, so you can come and go as you please. It'll open any door and take you back to this place. May your reign be remembered forever. Long live the new god. Hello? You still here? I'm not sure if I'll take the key to the kingdom of heaven. This is where I did not expect this is where this game was going to go. I'm not sure I like it. Hello? Lord our Father, who starts and ends all things. It's me, Duncan. I covet my neighbour's wife. I know it's wrong, but I can't stop fantasizing about her. Please rid me of these intrusive thoughts. I fear I'm starting to lose control. You're eternally grateful, Duncan. So, if I understood this correctly, I need to close my eyes and picture Duncan in my head. Hang on. I think I can see him. He's praying. What should happen to him? Oh my god, influence Duncan to act on his impulses, force Duncan to confess his feelings to the neighbour's wife, make Duncan's wife fantasize about the neighbour's husband, compel Duncan to undergo chemical castration, increase the frequency of Duncan's fantasies, or make Duncan totally unimpulsive. Well, you can't make him unimpulsive, because if you take away impulsion, then he'll never do anything that he wants to do, ever. Probably shouldn't really act on them, because that's adultery. Making the wife fantasize about the husband is that just doesn't solve anything. That's going to create a horrible thing. I'm not going to make him undergo chemical castration. Increasing the frequency, that's going to torture him. So the best thing to do, I suppose, in that situation is be honest and confess his feelings. I don't know. It seems the one that will do the least damage. But perhaps making Duncan's wife fantasize about the name of his husband. But I'm not in control of her then, because then she might act on it he wouldn't have done, which means. But then she might not act on it, but Duncan might act on it anyway. Oh my god. I mean, I know it's only a game, it doesn't actually. I'm not actually making this decision, but confess your feelings, Duncan. I hope that was the right choice. Oh, this is harder than it seems. Oh, another one. Oh god, there's two of them. Oh Lord Elohim, who holds everyone, it's Zoe. Mícheál saw me Facebooking again today and threatened to report me. Please help me. I can't afford to lose this job as well. Let's see now. Okay. I think I see her. She's crying in the bathroom stall. How do I want to shape her life? Have Mícheál report the incident, have Zoe fired, have both fired, block Facebook from Zoe's computer, remove Zoe's hands, make Zoe blind, or remove Facebook from existence. Right, I'm not removing Facebook because I know it's only a social media site, but Facebook does actually keep people together. I have friends that I wouldn't be friends with anymore if I didn't have Facebook with them. Not because of anything that happened, but just because we wouldn't keep contact. I'm not going to move her hands, I'm not going to make Zoe blind. I'm not going to make her get fired. I'm not going to have the other one fired. I'm not going to block Facebook from Zoe's computer. Actually, no, block it from the computer. Because then she can have it at home. But she's working. So yeah, block it from Zoe's computer. Wish I knew what I was doing. Okay, well that prayer came through. Merciful Jar, remover of affliction. It's your humble servant, Joshua. I stole money from a stranger today. I fell out of his pocket and right in front of me. I didn't think, I just took it. I do regret my shameful action. Please undo what I did. Let's see now. Okay, where's this one going to be? I think I see him. He's looking at himself in the mirror. What should happen to him? Cause strange to confront Joshua. Remind Joshua every time he uses the money. Make Joshua loathe money, give the money back, but dull Joshua's guilty conscience. Compel Joshua to ease his guilty conscience with alcohol. Reduce Joshua's lifespan by half. I'll give the money back. If he feels... Feeling guilty is nothing, but as long as he gives the money back, for God's sake, give the money back. Sounds about right. Okay, which one came... That one came through next. Lord Nur Absal, fulfiller of holy desires, listen to my plea. Please keep my family safe from harm. I love them, I don't wish anything to happen to them. Your devoted, Ella. Let's see now. Right, so she's dreaming about her family. This is weird, it's vague, but I think I see her. She's going through family photos. How should I shape her future? Keep her family safe, but hurt Ella, Mark. Make Ella win the lottery, send the entire family on vacation, remove all worry from Ella's mind, and make Ella pregnant. I don't know. I don't want to make her family safe because that is favouritism. I'm not going to hurt Ella because she's thinking the right things. Make Ella win the lottery? I mean, no, that could put a family in danger. Send the entire family on vacation, remove all worries from Ella's mind. Well, if she doesn't worry, she's not going to love them. I'm not going to make her pregnant. Because that would just give him more worry. Go on vacation, relax. I hope to God will be more confident. Oh God, there's so many prayers coming through. Lord Vishnu, protector of evil, I'm in need of your aid. Give me the courage to tell Mindy at work how I feel about her. I long to smell her hair during our first embrace. Your servant, George. George? Let's see now. See his vague shape in front of me. He's wearing a dapper suit. What should happen to him? I'll just boost his confidence. What's the worst thing? Look, the worst that'll happen is he goes to her and she says no. I'm not going to make her feel for him. I'm not going to compel Mindy. I don't want to raise his feelings for it. I don't want to cause everyone to love George and conjoin them at hips. Not going to happen. So just let's boost his confidence. I'm sure he'll grow into this role. I'm forgetting which one came in first. That one. Almighty, who watches over us all. I need money to take my dog to the vet. I'm not doing too well financially right now. I hear that one. I guess you know that already. Please help me. I hate to see him like this. I'd be eternally grateful. Sophie. So she's doing it for a dog, but I can't just give her money. I think I see her. She's reading about veterinary medicine. How do I want to shape her life? Oh, you see, I can't just give them money to visit the vet. I can't sort of... Jesus! What would you guys do? Given the choice, what would you guys do? Holy heck. Oh my god. I'm gonna cure the dog, because then her finances aren't... But then I've saved her life. Well, she didn't say it was terminal, did she? She just said, my dog is sick, and she needs to go to the vet. I'm gonna cure the dog. I'm doing the right thing. I can't do anything apart from just start ignoring the prayers. I don't want to ignore the prayers. Oh, that one. Father, creator of the universe. Once I had big dreams and looking forward to with anticipation. Now no shimmering horizon beckons me. My days are lackluster. I see little of lasting value. Please, give my life renewed purpose. Yours, Luke. Let's see now. Okay, what the hell's Luke doing? This is weird. I don't like it. I see him. He's pondering his childhood. I don't want to shape his life. Volunteer work, then he can help people. That seems very arbitrary. Oh Lord Adonai, my most abundant power, I just can't get over her. I've tried and tried, but my thoughts always return to the years we had together. Grant me the strength to move on. Forever yours, Harvey. What, did she die, or has she just left you? I mean, give me more details. He's doing something. He's sitting in a car outside her house. How should his life unfold? I'm gonna up his self-esteem. I feel so unsure. Oh Lord Elohim, who holds everyone, it's Zoe. Show some... Oh, I've done this one. That prayer sounds familiar somehow. It is familiar. It's vague, but I think I see her. She's crying in a bathroom stall. I've done this one. Have Mícheál report the incident. I've done that one. I hope that helped. Merciful jar. I've done this one. That prayer sounds familiar somehow. Right, it's one I haven't pressed then. He was having a beer with a friend. No, he was looking at himself in the mirror, wasn't he? Yeah, because I remember it. And he gave the money back to Joshua's guilty conscience. So, which one haven't I done? That one? I've done this one again! Okay, bear with me, you'll probably see this sped up. But I'm just gonna click through them all in order and see if there's one I haven't done. No, I think I've done them all, so I'm just gonna... ignore them. I'm gonna ignore all the prayers. I think it's the only thing I can do. Ignore all prayers. know until they give up. Seem to be giving up now. Right, that's it. They're disappearing. That one doesn't seem to want to give up. Okay. Dear God, who are in heaven, it's me, your biggest fan. Wait, this sounds oddly familiar. I need your help. They're doing it again. Please help me. Make them stop. Please make them stop. That voice, is that me? I'd be eternally grateful. Yours truly, Victor. I sound so young. When was this? I see myself. My nose is bleeding. I think I remember. This was back at school, wasn't it? I think it was. It's just a plastic toy phone. It doesn't work. What's going on? Wait, where am I now? This looks like the auditorium in my old school. How did I get here? Hold it right there, kid. Who are you supposed to be? Sorry? In the play. Who are you playing? I'm not playing anyone. Then what are you doing on stage? Can't you see I'm in the middle of rehearsing? I'm sorry, Mum. I was talking on the phone when I heard myself pray. Next thing I know, I'm here on stage. What's your name, kid? Maybe your list is an extra or something. I'm Victor Neff, Mum. Victor Neff? Really? Why didn't you say so? You're the scene lead, for Pete's sake. You're the one we've been waiting for. To your marks, everyone. Our lead just arrived. Lights on in 3, 2, 1. This is where I'm supposed to be, isn't it? Indeed. Just a little closer towards the centre, if you don't mind. Don't be shy. Step into the light. So what should I do? Just do your best, kid. We'll run it from the top. I don't have a script. Oh dear. But you've read it, right? You know the premise of the scene. This does seem very familiar. Then I'm sure it'll come back to you in no time. Just listen to the lines I feed you. Alright, your first line is, Dear God who are in heaven. Dear God who are in heaven, it's me, your biggest fan. It's me, your biggest fan. I need your help. I need your help. I'm starting to remember. Is the next line they're doing it again? Yes! They're doing it again. Please help me. Make them stop. Please make them stop. I'd be eternally grateful. Victor. See, I knew it would come back to you. That was really good. Just try doing it with a bit of a sob next time. I remember this. This happened in 2nd grade. Then the school bell rang, and the kids hurried inside. I was left alone on the ground. My nose was bleeding. My skin was stretched over too much face. Snow fell out of my sweater when I stood up. Eh? What page is this? Once I regained my composure, I hobbled over to the nurse's office. She gave me cotton wad drenched in some liquid to hold against my face. It felt better, numbing. Walking back to class, I stumbled and dropped the cotton. A girl I had a crush on saw it and stomped it with her boot, like she was putting out a cigarette. Is this really in the script? She must have thought it was a snowball I was going to throw at her. I didn't realise that at the time, though. I thought she was more evil than the kids that had whitewashed me. I thought she wanted me to suffer even more. She even smiled drunkenly as she was walking away. That really stayed with me for some reason. Then, that and the look on my mother's face when I got home. Enough ad-libbing, kid. Keep that to a minimum in the future. Otherwise the play will be 3 hours long. And for God's sake, don't mention your mother. This play's depressing enough as it is. What happens now? Well, it's a rehearsal, Victor. Do you want to run the scene again? No, I'm good. Suit yourself. Okay, I'm going to come back to this because this is weird. I'm pretty sure this is some metaphysical Victor figuring out his life thing. But either way, that bit about God was weird, and I'm not sure I agreed with the turn. But then we find out that Victor, he said he wasn't religious, but now he's saying that he was God's biggest fan in 2nd grade. So either way, we'll come back to this. So thank you very much for watching. If you're enjoying what you're seeing, please like and subscribe. If you haven't seen the first part of this game, check out the rest of the playlist. Thank you very, very much for watching. Check out the game on Steam as well. By the time you see this, we are still within the Steam summer sale. So, thank you very much for watching. I was me, that was the Dream Machine. We're coming back in the next episode when we're going back to school. Goodbye.
Wait, you got Tommy Wiseau.
Yeah.
Oh, hi, Mug.
And
Hey.
you're just... I mean, I suppose... Right, okay, fine. We're gonna... So this is how we're playing this game.